So today I'm going to be showing you how to make the cut file portion for this card. And I actually used a free file that Wilna Furstenberg, I think that's how you say her name, gave away on her blog. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I already have the file open. When you go to her blog and you download the file, it's going to say butterflies 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm using file number 1. And as you can see, it's an entire page full of butterflies. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to turn the grid off because I don't like the grid. And for my card, I'm actually going to be using these 4 butterflies, or excuse me, these 4. Can't count today. These 6, and these are the only ones I want to cut as a card front. So I'm going to click on the shape, and she has all the butterflies grouped together. Right click, and then there's no ungroup option, so I'm going to hit release compound path. And what that's going to do is allow me to delete individual butterflies. So I'm going to draw a box up here and delete all of those because I know I don't need those. I'm going to delete these 2 and these. I'm looking at my pattern paper, making sure I'm deleting the right ones. So now that I have these 6 left, I'm going to draw a box around them and then group them together. Now that I have these grouped together, I'm going to draw a box that's going to act as my card base. So I'm going to click on the rectangle tool and draw a box. And then I'm going to go up to the top right hand corner to the scale window and make this the size of the card front. So 5.5 by 4 1/4. Now, I want this piece to be slightly smaller. So what I'm going to do is click on it, and instead of trying to figure out the measurements, I'm just going to select that box, check this box that says lock aspect ratio, and then shrink it slightly. And that looks pretty good. This is one of those situations where I'm eyeballing it. And with both pieces selected, both shapes, you can see the gray box going around the butterflies now. I'm going to go to the align window and I'm going to align the butterflies in the center of that box. And you can see it just moved slightly. And then going to bring this down just a little bit. And that looks pretty good. So I'm going to group all of this together. And I'm going to go ahead and send it to the silhouette to cut out. Okay, so you can see here that I have the piece that I created and cut out with my silhouette, and I pulled a few other supplies that I plan on using on the card, including this stamp set from Hero Arts. It's part of their Operation Right Home collection, and I plan on using that Happy Birthday sentiment. Now the papers are all from my Studio Calico kit this month. It's sold out, but the papers are not exclusive to Studio Calico. 2 of the papers are from the new Woodland Park collection, and 1 is the B-side to one of the papers from Cakewalk, which was the last, I think, collection that they released. Now, you can see the 6 butterflies at the bottom that I plan on using for my card, so I'm going to go and cut all these out, and I'll get started. Now, I do apologize for my big head being in the way. There was so little room to work with that I had to really hover over that little piece of paper to get the sentiment to fit within the space that was left after I attached the ribbon. And I thought about doing without the ribbon, but it just wasn't going to look right.